The lesson I did was about conductors and insulators. And I think would have been best for the students was to break it down into two different lessons where one day is about conductors and one other day is about insulators. This way they could better understand what each one what like are instead of trying to put them both together, because this made it very confusing for them because they kept switching the two around. They thought the conductor was an insulator and an insulator was a conductor. I think that it would have been more appropriate for me to teach this lesson to probably second grade and up. I think the kindergartners and first graders did not understand the content very well at all. They were more concerned about what things I brought into the classroom to put into piles of what a conductor and insulator were, and not about exactly what a conductor and insulator are. I really liked the hands-on activities I did because I had them do a group work where they went around the classroom trying to find conductors and insulators, and then another one where they started making piles where one's a conductor, one's an insulator, and then they had both. This really helped them because they started really learning what it was and were asking questions about conductors and insulators, and this helped them make better understanding of their examples and how to relate their examples to electricity, that different electricities that we were learning in previous meetings. I'm not completely sure if they completely made a connection with the circuit that we made with the graphene. They seemed very confused about why we were even doing it, even though I was trying to explain that the graphene could either be a conductor or an insulator, and what would it be. They just didn't understand what I was trying to tell them and how it worked. Because what they were thinking is, well, there's plastic on the tape, so it must be an insulator. And not, well, we're looking at the graphene that is on the tape. They are just thinking about the tape. I think that my students enjoyed the hands-on activity the most because they got to move around the classroom and they got to think while they're moving around. Because I think the most important thing in a classroom is have movement in there so students are never bored or anything like that. So, thanks.